Hi, I'm Liz. Today I would like to talk to you about why do you have so much clutter? Now, realizing that you do need to declutter or that you have too much stuff is the first step towards simplifying your life. But to make sure that those changes and that hard work of decluttering lasts, you need to understand why you ended up with so much stuff in the first place. So the big question is, how do women like us, who are wearing so many different hats each day, and who don't cheat by looking like we have everything under control, take back our homes and life, free from the chains of clutter? How do we simplify, get started, get unstuck, let things go and create more time, so that we can truly focus on what is essential for a happy and healthy life with our loved ones? That is the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Lizelle Tenton, and welcome to the Vanilla Essence Show. We will discuss 10 reasons why you possibly have too much stuff and too much clutter, and then in another episode, we will discuss what to do about this clutter. But for now and today, see if you can relate to any of these points and let me know. Now remember, if you can pinpoint why you have so much clutter, you will be able to better understand how to deal with it and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Number 1, just in case I need it. Now, one of the most common reasons why we keep things we don't use or don't need is because of the fear that we might just need them someday or one day. Maybe you tell yourself that you must keep all the bedding in the linen cupboard that is stocked from the top to the bottom, just in case you have 20 guests staying over at the same time. I understand that you want to be prepared, but unfortunately, this behavior is linked to a scarcity mindset that makes us fill our homes with stuff we don't need or will ever use. Number 2, feeling guilty. Well, guilt is another big reason why we keep hanging on to stuff. And this guilt can be caused by a variety of different reasons. Maybe you feel guilty about the money you spent on something. Maybe it was a gift and you feel guilty wanting to get rid of it, or that you don't particularly like it. Or maybe you feel obligated to keep something because it was passed on to you from a family member. Number 3, sentimental clutter. We all attach feelings, memories, and emotions to some of our stuff, and it's okay to have things that hold sentimental value to you. I'm also a firm believer that it is not necessary to let everything go that is dear to us. But the problem starts when you attach sentimental value to all your stuff or too much stuff, and then you end up with loads and loads of sentimental clutter. Number 4, are you clutter blind? Now you see, if you have been surrounded by all the clutter in your home for a very, very long time, it is possible that you don't even notice it anymore. It has just become the norm, and you don't even realize that something needs to be done about it. Number 5, there is never time to declutter. Let's be honest. We are all busy and have a ton on our plate that needs to be done every day. And most of the time, we just cannot see how it will be possible to make time to declutter in all of this as well. But unfortunately, this has become our number 1 excuse. Number 6, no idea where to start. Staring at all the clutter, you can easily feel utterly overwhelmed and not have a clue where to start. And over the years, I've seen that this is one of the biggest reasons why my clients don't start to declutter or finish what they have started. Number 7, what should you do with all the clutter? Now, are you one of those people that just don't know what to do with all the stuff and all the clutter that you want to let go or get rid of? You see, you want to get rid of it, but what are you supposed to do with it? Where should you take the clothes you never wear? You can't just throw them in the bin. Or what should you do with all the outgrown toys or the books that you know that you'll never read again? It almost seems easier to just keep the clutter instead of figuring out what to do with it. Number 8, we call wishful clutter. Sometimes we keep stuff because it represents something or someone we want to be. Maybe you keep on buying certain kinds of clothing for a specific kind of lifestyle. But in reality, you never wear those items or get the chance to wear them because they don't represent your current lifestyle. Or maybe you like the idea of doing a certain hobby or activity, so you start collecting the equipment and the supplies for it, but you never get to use it. Number 9 is holding onto the past. Hanging onto stuff from your past self and who you used to be is a huge challenge when decluttering. Our lives are constantly changing. Our needs change, our interests change, our lifestyle changes, our family changes. What you used, loved, or needed in the past isn't always what you use and you need and you love today. Number 10, overbuying. A lot of clutter is caused by buying too much or buying things that you don't need or use. When we see a good deal or sale, we want to buy it and stock up, and that's okay. But if this keeps on happening too often, we can end up with a lot of stuff we never use or need that takes up precious space and becomes clutter. So those are 10 reasons why you possibly have so much clutter. Let me know in the comment section below if you can relate to any of these points as a reason why you struggle to declutter. And remember, in one of my following episodes, we will talk about how to deal with these challenges in more detail.